Yandy, did you really think I would sit back and keep my mouth shut? That was the chilling whisper from Erica Mena as she let loose the most explosive revelation of 2025. This was no petty shade. This was a full-on truth grenade. Erica is not just calling out betrayal. She is boldly claiming that Mendeecees, not Safari, is the actual father of her child. This is no slip-up or random hookup. She is pointing fingers at Yandy's husband, the man she calls her king, her rock, her everything. Now, out of nowhere, Erica is saying Mendeecees is her baby's father? What is really going on here? Word is, the DNA test that could have settled everything, gone. Erica claims they straight up destroyed it. Yandy? She hit live in full meltdown mode, screaming, trembling, snatching her wig off, yelling, "I always knew that baby did not look like Safari. This is no longer just a messy storyline. This is all-out chaos. Whispers of hush money being passed around, secret hospital visits in the dead of night, and maternity wings going into lockdown. Even the show's producers have backed away from this storm. So now the question is, if Erica is telling the truth, just how long has Mendeecees been playing this double life? But if she is lying, how do you explain that child being his spitting image? Stay tuned, because what is coming next might tear families apart, pull producers into the fire, and flip everything we thought we knew upside down. And no, this drama did not begin with that eerie photo Erica posted of her baby's face with the caption, "His real father knows who he is." This rabbit hole runs deeper, back to late-night jet rides, locked dressing rooms, secret Atlanta meetups, and a DNA test that mysteriously disappeared before it ever saw the light of day. Let's get into what really went down behind all this madness. Erica Mena, infamous for fiery breakups, explosive reality TV meltdowns, and snatching secrets out of her castmates mid-scene, has taken her drama to an entirely new level, right into Yandy Smith's home. And this time, the alleged smoking gun is not a text or a DM. It is a baby. According to sources close to the situation, yes, the baby is here, and Erica is making it very clear. Safari is not the father. While most people assumed the dust had settled after Erica and Safari's split, Erica's silence was never surrender. It was strategy. Behind the scenes, she was gathering receipts, hospital files, Uber drop-offs, screenshots, timestamps, and according to one Love and Hip Hop insider, even a voice recording of Mendeecees saying, "What if that baby really mine?" Let that marinate. This was no random entanglement. Insiders say Erica and Mendeecees shared a quiet dinner back in 2023 while filming a special reunion crossover. And guess who was backstage watching it all unfold? Mona Scott, grinning like she knew this was the storyline of the decade. Producers reportedly cut the cameras for 2 hours. No reason given. 2 hours later, Erica walked off Mendeecees' hotel floor in a hoodie and dark glasses. 10 minutes after that, Mendeecees appeared. Same pants, same shoes, but now his shirt was mysteriously flipped inside out. Yandy claims she was blindsided. But fans noticed the shift in her energy. Out of nowhere, her Instagram started filling up with cryptic messages like, "Never trust those who smile in your face but sleep with your regrets." People thought she was throwing shade at Chrissy, or Kimbella. Turns out the blade was aimed at Erica all along, but the plot thickens. Erica says the first DNA test did not happen at a cheap corner clinic. It was a high-end luxury testing facility in Miami, the kind with marble floors, cucumber, water, and confidentiality contracts. She claims the results came back with a 99.98% match to Mendeecees. But just before she could break the news, production allegedly stepped in. She says they offered her $75,000 to stay quiet and settle the situation off the record. Erica's response? "I have been bought before. Not this time." She lawyered up. Her legal team reportedly sent a demand letter to the producers, asking for the DNA documents to be released to the public. That is when the second twist hit. The lab said they never received any samples. Gone. Vanished. No records, no files, no data. Now, ask yourself, how do you lose DNA results from a secure facility? 2 people walk in, give samples, get confirmation, and then poof, the evidence is gone? No way that is coincidence. Somebody made sure that test disappeared. And that, right there, is where this scandal turns from messy to calculated. Erica is not just pointing fingers, she is naming names. She claims it was Yandy who orchestrated the cover-up, pulling the right strings at the right time to make the DNA test quietly disappear. According to Erica, Yandy dispatched someone from her own PR squad to handle it. Within 2 days, the lab's website mysteriously went offline for maintenance. Employees started changing their numbers, and the doctor, who had conducted the test, suddenly on sabbatical in Spain. Still think this is just petty TV drama? No, this smells like crisis management, backdoor payoffs, and a child entangled in a scandal that is about to blow up on every screen in the country. Now let us talk about the baby, because this is not just gossip anymore. Multiple gossip sites have already rolled out side-by-side images of Mendeecees and Erica's son. The resemblance? Uncanny. The nose, the smirk, that exact smile. It is like someone hit copy and paste. Even casual fans in the comments are chiming in with stuff like, "That baby got Mendeecees' whole face. Not even a trace of Safari in sight." And speaking of Safari, let us be honest. He has been ghost. Not a single post about the baby. No pictures, no reels, not even a cryptic fatherhood quote. Insiders claim he knew the truth from the jump. Allegedly, the moment Erica said she was pregnant, he asked for a DNA test. When the results came back unclear, he dipped. Financial support? Cut off? Emotional support? Absent? Public appearances? Canceled. He reportedly wanted no parts of a situation he never agreed to. But the real twist? Yandy's reaction, or lack of one. You would expect her to ride hard for her man to shut down rumors fast and loud. But when Erica went live, tossing out hints about the baby, Yandy did not deny a single word. Instead, she snapped. Full-blown meltdown. A 15-minute live of her pacing, crying, ripping off her lashes, screaming, "You triflin' Erica! You ruined my family, Emily." Not once did she say, "Mendeecees didn't do it." Not once did she deny the child was his. That silence, it said everything. Her voice cracked like glass, and behind all the yelling, viewers caught something deeper. Fear. The fear of a woman who may have finally seen her world collapse in real time. This was not rage, it was panic. Panic that maybe, just maybe, the receipts Erica held were real. And the child was proof. Within minutes, the footage was everywhere. Clipped, reposted, titled, "Yandy breaks down, confirms marriage crisis over secret DNA bombshell." And just like that, what started as rumors spiraled into a truth no one was ready for. Erica Mena did not just light the match, she brought gasoline. After dropping hints for months, she shifted into full exposure mode. And Mendeecees allegedly vanished from the scene the moment the baby bombshell dropped. Then came the alleged receipts. A Twitter user posted supposed text exchanges between Erica and Mendeecees. In one, he reportedly texted, "You know this changes everything. If he mine, we need to talk." Another message, "Yandy can't know, not yet." The timestamps? They were from 2 weeks before Erica gave birth, right around the time Yandy was posting cryptic IG quotes like, "God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers." This was no longer just drama, it was strategy. Erica was dropping her cards like a woman who had nothing left to protect. And then came the leak that nearly melted Instagram. A supposed love and hip-hop field producer sent out an email blast to select gossip blogs, attaching what they described as hotel security footage. Not edited clips, not behind-the-scenes fluff, real surveillance video from a high-end Atlanta hotel, in rain. Mendeecees arrives with his assistant. 20 minutes later, Erica shows up in disguise. Blonde wig, oversized hoodie, head down, clearly trying to stay off the radar. Both head up to the penthouse. She does not leave for 6 hours. And the kicker? The date on the footage matches a quiet weekend getaway Erica had posted about cryptically on her Instagram story, captioned, "Sometimes you gotta disappear to find peace or truth." Meanwhile, Mendeecees stayed silent. No interviews, no denials. Just one moody black screen posted to his Instagram story that read, "A real man handles his business in private." Okay, but what business? That vague caption only fueled speculation. Fans split into digital camps. Some defended Erica, saying, "Why would she lie? She leaned all the way in." Her Instagram bio now reads, "Unbothered, unbought, unapologetic." And when a fan tried to sprinkle a little piece in her comments saying, "This too shall pass," Erica clapped back with fire. "It won't pass until the truth comes out. And trust me, it's coming." And boom, just like that, everybody stopped scrolling. Every blog, every group chat, every comment section was bracing for whatever nuclear truth bomb Erica was about to drop next. And oh, did it drop. First came the court documents. A major gossip site claimed to have obtained official legal filings from Fulton County, showing that Erica had filed for paternity testing against Mendeecees Harris. The documents allegedly listed his full name, birthday, and signature under the alleged father section. No initials, no nicknames. Straight up legal clarity. According to a source close to the situation, a judge ordered a confidential DNA test to be completed through a private lab. Zero media, no cameras, just truth in a sealed envelope, except someone could not help themselves. Less than 24 hours later, the results leaked. And no, it was not Erica. It was not Mendeecees. It was not even Yandy. It was a so-called close family friend who posted the full lab report online with a caption that read, "Let that marinate." The document? Plain, clinical, and loud as hell. Let me run that back. 99.92%. Mendeecees Harris is, without a sliver of doubt, the father. And with that single upload, the internet exploded. Twitter went feral. Instagram was on fire. TikTok had reenactments, reaction videos, and mashups of Erica walking into court scored to Beyoncé's "Sorry." Even Facebook aunties had their church fans out, whispering, "Lord have mercy," and quoting Yandy's old loyalty posts like sermons gone wrong. One viral video stitched together old clips of Yandy preaching about king behavior, with Erica's slow, graceful walk into the courthouse, set to dramatic piano music. Another user posted a side-by-side of the baby's photo with Mendeecees' baby picture, captioned, "This wasn't just a scandal anymore. This was AAA's." The internet spiraled into chaos, with fans choosing sides, cracking jokes, and shedding digital tears. One person went completely dark. Yandy. No Instagram posts, no stories, not even a vague, emotionally loaded tweet. Just pure, haunting silence. But that silence did not last forever. What came next shocked even the messiest corners of the gossip world. According to several credible sources, Yandy had finally made her move, and it was not for the cameras. Word spread that she had officially filed for a legal separation from Mendeecees. Lawyers reportedly delivered the documents, and the reason? Painful but pointed. Emotional distress, public embarrassment, and damage beyond repair. No more cryptic quotes. No more damage control. Yandy, the woman who once stood tall through prison bids and public scrutiny, had quietly tapped out. And this time, it was not a reality TV script. It was real life. At this point, messy does not even begin to describe it. This is reality TV's version of a full-blown seismic disaster. And just when everyone thought the dust might settle, Mendeecees threw fuel on the fire. In a leaked email between his team and a television producer, he claimed the child was conceived during a break from Yandy. That's right, he hit the infamous Ross from Friends defense. His words reportedly read, "This isn't a scandal. We weren't together at the time. I didn't cheat. I didn't lie. Erica knew the situation." But here's where it all starts to unravel. If it was that clear-cut, why sneak around? Why avoid telling Yandy the truth? Why whisper to Erica, "If the baby's mine, we need to talk," like it was some dark secret? The pieces just are not fitting together, and fans are calling it out loud and clear. Under one of his recent posts, someone wrote, "You weren't on no break. You were posting lovey-dovey captions about forever with Yandy. Miss us with that." Another chimed in, "You weren't on a break, you were just reckless." Meanwhile, Erica is embracing her role as the chaos queen. She is doing interviews, dropping bold one-liners. And in a recent podcast, she looked right into the fire and said, "I didn't break up their family. All I did was reveal the truth. The lies tore them apart." That was Erica's mic drop moment. And just like that, the story kept spiraling. But hold on, because things are escalating behind the scenes too. Word is, the execs over at VH1 are officially in panic mode. Multiple insiders claim there are serious talks about halting production on the next Love and Hip Hop season altogether. Why? Because Yandy is reportedly drawing a line in the sand. Sources say she has made it crystal clear. She will not film with anyone who even associates with Erica. And that list? It is not short. It supposedly includes half the cast, a couple of producers, and even Mona Scott Young herself. Mona? She's had enough. An insider overheard her in a meeting saying, "If they're gonna act like kids, we'll treat them like kids. We've replaced bigger stars before." Now whispers are swirling that Mona is cooking up a full reboot. New cast, new city, and no room for Yandy, Erica, or Mendeecees. Meanwhile, the baby is blowing up online. Fans are flooding social media with side-by-side pics, pointing out that the little one's got Mendeecees' entire face, even down to the hairline. Some are even jokingly calling the baby Lily on Twitter. Yeah, the shade is real. But just when you thought the drama couldn't get bigger, guess who just stepped into the spotlight? Jim Jones. Yep, the Jim Jones jumped on Instagram Live, and when asked about the drama, he just shook his head and said, "Men's wildin', man. That's all I gotta say. One sentence. That's all it took." Now the entire Dipset corner of the internet is roasting Mendeecees like he fumbled the Super Bowl. Even Mama Jones weighed in on Facebook, writing, "I always told Yandandy, keep your eyes open. Men get weak, but women will shake your whole world." And guess who liked that post? Yep, Erica. You really cannot make this up. But beyond the memes, shade, and side eyes, there's a deeper truth here. If that paternity test is legit, and everything points to yes, this scandal isn't just messy, it's got serious legal weight. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the Erica, Mendeecees, and Yandandy saga? Was Erica justified in dropping the DNA bombshell, or is this just another stunt to stay in the spotlight? Is Yandandy the true victim, or did she turn a blind eye too long? And Mendeecees, villain, victim, or just caught in the middle of this chaotic love triangle? Drop your hottest takes, wildest theories, or craziest conspiracy ideas in the comments below. Don't hold back. This story is way too juicy to stay quiet about. If you're here for the drama, the shade, and the tea, you know what to do. Smash that like button, like Erica smashed the internet with this revelation. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next bombshell. Because trust me, this saga is far from over. And hey, if you've got tips, insider info, or want me to cover more stories like this, slide into the comments or hit me up on socials. We're building a community of truth seekers and tea spillers, and you're part of it. Remember, the biggest secrets always come out when you least expect them. The next video might just expose the person you least suspect. So stay woke, stay suspicious, and keep your eyes peeled. Because we are only getting started. Peace, love, and all the drama. See you in the next one.